Welcome back, everyone, to what may very well be the final installment of Resident Evil Remake. We have one goal, and it's a dangerous one. We need to fill up our little canister we're carrying with fuel, and I believe I know where to do it. We're going back toward Jill. Not all the way, but close enough. That room I said we never needed to use again, we totally need to use again. Here we are. Something behind the sturdy door. Open it? Yes. It looks like a refueling device. Set the caps into place? Yes. You got the fuel supply capsule. The main ingredient of this fuel appears to be nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Now it's scary. Here's the thing. According to the guide for the GameCube game, if you fire a weapon, there's a 1 in 4 chance of this thing blowing up. If you get caught in the explosion, if I shoot one of those defense grenades in the zombie's mouth, 1 in 5 chance of blowing up. If I'm grabbed by a zombie, 30% chance. Attacked by a zombie, 20%. Grabbed or attacked by a chimera, 20% each. If I'm running, I think I have 2 seconds. If I hit 3 seconds, then there's a chance. It explodes between 3 and 6 seconds on easy, 3 and 4 on normal, and after 3 seconds, just straight up on hard. That's why I wanted to make damn sure I cleared out all the chimeras, because going at this speed through all those monsters is such a death wish. The good news is I only need to take it to the first screen, where there are only like 2 chimera tops, but come on. Maybe even only 1 if I'm going this way, but it still is terrible. Oh, come on. Do I have to like look at the thing? Okay, set the capsule. Yay, I did it! Alright, scary part over. The good news is that, from what you've heard, everything that happened, except for continued running, had a chance of the thing exploding. In Castlevania 64, you do anything wrong and it blows up. You jump, it blows up. You fall a short distance, as in like you didn't go downstairs, you kind of like did a little hop, dead. You get hit by an enemy, dead. It was awful. But now, elevator, baby. Also, credit to Remake for not making just being in this room a deafening experience, because in Resident Evil 1 it was. I'm pretty sure there were zombies in that elevator hallway, I guess in hard mode. Well, I'm about to beat the game, maybe I better save. I really don't feel like doing that whole nitro walk again. Okay, moment of truth. Control panel for the elevator, and we're working.
Chris!
Rebecca!
I saw you in the inner garden. I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just stay with me, kid.
That's my plan, sir.
Oh boy. Here it comes. Huh, normally this is where a whole scene started, where Wesker gives his big dramatic speech and then he leads you into the next room where he gives another dramatic speech. I guess we could just go. That doom elevator sound.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were Umbrellas. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
No.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move!
You...
I don't think you want to die just yet. I have something that's of some interest to you.
Yeah, in Resident Evil 1, he shot Rebecca out in the hallway. She didn't even make it into this room. Freaking brutal. And this Tyrant looks gorgeous. My God.
The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
Wesker!
Damn, right through the tank. Nope.
Come on, you test tube freak.
And Rebecca's right there. It's freaking brutal. Not even a flinch. I think that was the case in the first game. I'm in trouble. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Luckily for me, he's an idiot. Wow, it even takes the same number of shots. Interesting.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Okay, honestly, I find that a little corny. They actually handled it better in Resident Evil 1, because when you beat Tyrant and leave the room, you see Rebecca fine, and you're like, what? And she was like, good thing I was wearing my bulletproof vest. Like, either way, God knows why she had one, but how the hell did Chris know she had one in Remake? Like, good thing you were... Like, when was this established? Anyway, Wesker. I actually forgot the Tyrant impaled him. Of course he does no matter what ending you get in Resident Evil 1, but in Jill's ending in Remake, I think Tyrant just, like, backhands him and knocks him unconscious, which explains why Wesker's alive in later games. Here, he just gets freaking impaled. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus, ooh, telegraphing Resident Evil 2, was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. Primogenitor? The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me now. But redundant, everything is clear to me, redundant. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved may be a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight in my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the BOW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. My god! Not only is this a call to Resident Evil 2, but Alexia's from freaking Code Veronica. Gee, I wonder when Resident Evil Remake came out. Remember, it was on the GameCube. Code Veronica was on the Dreamcast, it was a predecessor. Or was it? No, Dreamcast, I think... No, Dreamcast was around the same time, but I guess this game came out later. A machine used to compile experimental data. Sure. Yeah, Rebecca's just with me, by the way. That was absolutely not the case in Resident Evil 1. Here's how you release the lock. Normally, it was the computer right by Tyrant's tank. So you have to go all the way into here. Also, you'll notice this place is shaped like a U. See that? There's that dividing line. I guess you can run into a circle here, but you'd have to know that this screen exists. In Resident Evil 1, it was much more obviously a circle. We're out. We are ready to beat the game. Feels good.
Briss?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of Tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
I'm on it. I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet. I'll see you on the outside.
Outside.
You actually need Rebecca alive for this. And this is not where I need to go, but I'm going to follow her. If Rebecca died at any point in the game, then you just cannot activate the self-destruct. Jill can by herself, but Chris cannot. Actually, no, Jill can't. No, Wesker does it, in Jill's case. And then you find Wesker's body, like, in here, instead of in the Tyrant room. I mean, there's getting plenty of power, but isn't Rebecca in here somewhere? I could have sworn she was. Yeah. Rebecca's arming the self-destruct mechanism. See, isn't that cool? Alright, let's beat the game. Oh, I didn't even see that. So much more pleasant without those lousy chimeras around, huh? Damn, I have a lot of leftovers. And the reason I didn't save is that there's a save point at the beginning of this area, if you'll remember. Here we go.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
You heard the woman. All locks. Jeez, blew out the back of its freaking head. You know what? Feels good though, doesn't it? I just can't pick up this item. It's driving me crazy. Come on. Is that just nothing? Oh, it's just a glass bottle. I feel stupid. Also, this is why I took 2 first aid sprays. Let's save everybody, huh? Notice that very slight bit of load time with each screen transition because we have the red lights going off. By the way, I love how Jill didn't just leave herself. Like, the lock's released, unless the door only opens on the outside, but that's impossible because we leave from the inside. Like, Jill just sat here. What the hell?
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
Sorry I made you wait.
Come.
Let's get out of here.
Yay! Also, I'm glad they're not doing a thing where it has a scene where you can't skip, where the character just runs ahead and goes like, "Let's go!" or "Come on!" or something. I forgot what Jill said, but Chris was, "Let's go!"
Let's get going!
Well, there it is. Don't I feel silly? Except this is Remake, so I'm sure I could skip that if I wanted to. So there's still that. Making me eat my words. Thanks, Remake. And I guess they just despawned that zombie that was turned into a Crimson Head because the Chimeras replaced it. Good for me. Speaking of zombies... Are you serious? Nothing? Wow, okay. Jeez, apparently normal mode is easy mode. What the hell does easy mode look like? Are there just no enemies in the game? Okay, this is where I do my final save. Well, they had the Jill let's get going scene, but they didn't have a second one, which the first game did have. So there's that. See, here she is. Hey, Jill. No talking to her. Wow, they're setting me up. Shotgun shells and... Oh, I'm a dumbass.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
You know what, the hell with it.
deactivating.
Made a dumbass decision.
All locks.
Whatever, I still have this. The fuse unit. Instead of a second battery, they made the item different.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
The reason this puzzle is so easy to solve is that it's making me free up an inventory slot.
Detonation.
The self-destruct system's activated.
Good work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
Just like Resident Evil 1, you're on your own. I always love that elevator door. That animation's great. And just like Resident Evil 1, they make you wait in the loading screen while the timer's going down. By 3 minutes, they really mean closer to like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, or maybe even 2 minutes, waiting for the scenes to play out. Instead of a box of fuses, they gave me this cool looking thing. Signal rockets. Flare rocket. Look how cool that is. Oh, the timer's not counting down for this scene, though.
Chris!
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a twist. They're actually with me for this. Instead of climbing out, he freaking jumps out. Whoa. Yeah, in Resident Evil 1, you were on your own. This time, they actually have Rebecca with you. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That's not good. Oh, he just happened to miss like an idiot.
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
One thing I thought was cool was that, ow, was that he can grab you and you can use your defense daggers on it. I think you actually have to use 2 defense daggers on it, by the way. Yeah, watch this. Oh, the grenade. Whoops. That's badass. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. Let's try this one more time, just to be cute. I'm being stupid, I know. Ow. Ow. Hi, Jill. Ooh, jeez. Man, I just wanted to grab me. I'm gonna give him one more shot and then I'm gonna finish him off like a badass. Don't want that. Alright. I had my fun. I had my fun. A very destructive weapon that fires rockets with a large blast radius. You're damn right. Let's have the iconic multi-angle Tyrant finish moment. I'm not even aiming at him. Got him. You demand, Chris. The nightmare ends. I guess that was like easy and normal bonuses, maybe. Sit back and relax. I always love this. That looks amazing. Much better than a superimposed fire. Hooray, we did it! This game is awesome. I'm curious as to whether the credits have changed with like multiple languages or the fact that there's HD remastering. There must be additional credits. By the way, once again, just like Resident Evil 1, if you get the best ending, you get all these scenes that play out as you go through the game. And these appear to be Chris specific. Or not. Interesting, it's actually both scenarios. In Resident Evil 1, you got Chris scenes in the Chris credits and Jill scenes in the Jill credits. So you see this shot with Barry, it's like, wait, what? I didn't play that. Whoa, spoilers, alternate costume for Jill. I don't know why they would have that in the credits, it's a little weird. Here we have Barry saving Jill from Plant 42 with a flamethrower. Hooray! God, Wesker's so badass. I really like Wesker's look and performance in Remake. Yes. Those were fast credits.
You did a fine job.
I always love that. Chris, you did a fine job. Oh, so I guess maybe those were the easy and normal endings? Or the easy and normal difficulties? The other one must have counted for the ending, I suppose? I saved 21 times. I couldn't even find 21 ink ribbons as Chris in Resident Evil 1. I found like 6 or 9 or something. Also 7 hours. The first weapon unlock you get is for beating the game in under 5 hours, but then again I let scenes play out. Playing more quickly I think I could do better. However, I have a new costume for Chris. I could show you that really quickly. Why not? Once again. Oh, does the New Game Plus carry over? Oh, I unlocked very easy. If New Game Plus carries over, then I might as well do hard and just have like a superior file.
Resident Evil.
A new costume's been unlocked. I could do it, it looks like I could do it right from the menu. Huh? However, I'll still show you how to get that costume. It is kind of cool that once you unlock a costume, you could just get it whenever you want. Or at least the beginning of the game. I don't know if you could do it in-game. But it is cool that if you did want to play with the new costume, then at least they let you not have to go to the costume room to actually get it. But I'm going to do it just to show you that it's a room in the game that exists. Remember, the costume room was moved from where we originally remember where it was.
There are only...
Nice and easy. I do have to activate the zombie first. I know, I know. I have to say I am very happy that it allows me to change difficulty between games. I was afraid I'd have to do a whole new thing on hard. Although, come to think of it, it's not like I have... Jeez. It's not like I have any new weapons anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference, but I could start hard with a new costume if I want to. Man, I definitely have to... I really have to speed things up if I want to get even the 5-hour weapon. The rocket launcher's still 3 hours. Right, this way. To be fair, I did take a lot of time reading notes and again watching cutscenes, so it might not be as bad as I think. Wait, where the hell's my closet key? Or does it just say that I got the closet key? Yeah, huh. I actually need to go to a supply room. Boom. Believe me, that scared the living daylights out of me. I had heard my friends tell me that a dog jumps through the window, so it happened and I killed it. But as I said earlier in this playthrough, I did not know about the music cues. I thought the music just changed and that's how it was until I left the room. Nope, second dog jumped through, scared the daylights out of me. Closet key. Actually, I'm not going to discard it just because I didn't get a good look at it. There's a design of a female side face beautifully embossed on the key. That's true. I wonder if I could select any costume from the closet. Like, did they remodel the room? Would you like to change? Would you like to change? Oh. So they gave me a couple extra, huh? Casual Chris, unless Stars Chris 1 is just what I have. Because I think you do unlock 2 different costumes. Huh. There is a second costume for Chris, and I don't mean the BDSA one. But yeah, I guess normally it might describe the costume or something instead of just asking if you'd like to change. Because they give you a menu here. This was not in the... Or BSAA. This is not a thing they had in the original game. So BSAA, which you have access to from the very beginning of the game. There you go. Oh, he's Resident Evil 5 Chris. He even has the 5 o'clock shadow thing going on. That's kind of cool. My god, you have enough... like packs on you? Jeez, Chris, chill out. And finally, Casual Chris, the one I just unlocked. There we go. Oh, cool, it's a callback. He has that Made in Heaven shirt. In the original Resident Evil, he had a brown Made in Heaven jacket with the same design. That's kind of cool. And Claire had a shirt kind of like this, actually. The red one with the... It didn't say Made in Heaven, it said something else. That's pretty badass. One thing that's also cool is you can see a little bit of like reflection going on with the glasses. From what at least the guide said, I believe if you shot the rocket launcher, then you could kind of see the flare appear in the reflection of his glasses, which for a GameCube game is really damn impressive. Anyway, now you've seen the game from Chris's side, and you've seen at least one of the unlockables, so there it is.